It is very possible for your mother to be jealous of you. My mother was jealous of me. Shoot. I grew up barely getting any compliments from her. But my brother, he would get complimented. Even my sister, my other sister. But when it comes to me, it was always criticism. It was always, oh, that's too short, or that's too tight, or you showing too much. She's jealous of you. She even won't let me hug my own father. I have to dress a certain way around my own father. That's crazy to me. My older sister, I have a half sister that my dad had before he met my mom. And she told me, because I remember I had a memory when she was staying with us for a short time and she got kicked out the house. And I wasn't old enough to understand why she was kicked out. My mom told me this story of that she overheard her talking about me or whatever. And she always tried to make it seem like my older sister didn't like me. And it was always me. It was never my other siblings. It was just me. So she almost created she almost created a beef between us. And as I got older, I reached out to my older sister and come to find out that none of the stuff that I thought that because I grew up thinking my older sister didn't like me because that's what my mom said. But talking to her, it wasn't like that. My mom was trying to keep her away. So she was creating this fake drama between me and my sister. I always grew up thinking my older sister didn't like me because of her and found out she didn't not like me. It was just my mom trying to manipulate a situation because of whatever reason. When it comes to my boyfriends that I've dated, she's always nosy, trying to overstep her boundaries in my relationships, getting all of my business. Because she's nosy, first of all. She is super nosy. She did a whole investigation. You know how you do background checks on people? She did a whole background check on my boyfriend. Like, why? Who does that? Like, that's extreme right there. She's the reason why me and my son's father are no longer together, because they just could not respect that we're grown and we can do what we want to do. She even got me and my current boyfriend arguing about stuff because they just don't know how to chill. And it's very embarrassing to have parents like this. Like, he told me himself that I am the first girl he's ever dated whose parents didn't like him. And that says a lot. That's crazy. Because he's not a bad guy at all. They just perceive him as a bad guy because he's a rapper. And they have this, because you know how Christians, they say they don't judge people, but they definitely stereotype people like shit. And they just think, I guess he's a thug or whatever. I don't know, but they just assume he's bad. And my mom always gives him negative energy. It's almost like she almost purposely tries to sabotage my relationships. I was also married a couple years ago, and when I had divorced that guy, I remember calling them, telling them I was done with this guy. I want to move out. Can y'all help me move out? And she was so excited. She was super excited that I was breaking up with him. I ain't never seen somebody so excited for somebody breaking up with somebody. Mind you, I didn't even talk to her like that to give her context on how deep the relationship was. Because we don't talk, first of all. So why are you so excited? You don't even know the details, for real. I haven't given them any details on our relationship. But she was just so ecstatic that I was breaking up with this guy. She was super happy. And she told me to take everything that I ever bought him, from the house to, like, she was just being extra. I'm just like, just because because she's the type of person that'll buy you a gift and then take it back if she don't fuck with you no more. And I'm like, just because you do that, that doesn't mean I'm doing that. I don't believe in that. But she was trying to get me to take the Jordans I bought him, all his clothes and stuff. It's like she just gets excited for my trauma, my drama, and stuff like that. Like, when things aren't going well in my life, she seems to get extra excited. She never says she's proud of me ever. She's always actually more so looking for things to be wrong in my life. And then when I stand up for myself, sorry y'all, I'm cooking if y'all hear a lot of noise. But whenever I do try to stand up for myself, she'll be like, whoever I'm dating, she'll be like, oh, that's such and such talking right there. That ain't you. First of all, you don't even respect me enough to think that I can even stand up for myself. You think I'm speaking because of somebody else. First of all, you're the one always talking for my dad, telling him what to say when he's talking to me. So let's not stop. This hypocrite stuff gotta go. Because I'm sick of it. She's one of those people. Because my father's a pastor, so that makes her first lady, right? We had our own church at one point. And she's extra bougie and materialistic. And she just be showing off like crazy. Every time she get a new Mercedes, because my dad be getting money now, and she's like, oh, look at my new car, everybody. She's one of those people that just likes to brag and show off about things that she's gotten, material things. She's an extra bragger. And I'm like, girl, I don't care about none of this. I'm not materialistic like you. I have more self-esteem now. You have no self-esteem, so you literally have to live off of your material things. That's crazy to me. She's very insecure woman, because she has no hair. She has alopecia, right? So she always has to wear wigs. I know she feels insecure about that. She feels some type of way about my father because he always used to cheat on her, and specifically with light-skinned women. So she has a special issue with lighter-skinned women, and that's gonna be a whole nother story time. So she's a reverse colorist, I guess. It's just wild. She feels some type of way about my brother being autistic. And I feel like she's jealous of my son because my son is normal. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because she told me in a rant a couple of years ago, when she was talking about how my dad wasn't shit and all of this, how he was cursed with an autistic son and all this stuff. How are you gonna talk about your own son like that? Like, who says stuff like that? That's the most evil thing I ever heard anybody say about anybody. Like, how do you really feel? So I feel like she's just because my son is healthy, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. So many things. I'm in shape. She's gotten in beefs with my uncle's wives, because he had 2 wives, which is her older brother. And every time he gets a new girl, she's always beefing with the new girl. She used to always beef with my father's mom and my father's sister before they passed away. And even my uncle's first wife passed away. And guess what she said about all the people that passed away that she used to beef with? She was like, everybody I ever used to beef with is in the ground now. That's the type of stuff she'll say out her mouth, just on some random shit. Like, who says stuff like that? Who's evil enough to say something like that? She talks about the dead like disrespectfully as hell. And I swear, anytime I'm near, I can't even give my father a hug without it being weird with her, without her getting extra insecure. So yes, my mother, I know, is jealous of me. And I like literally trigger her. I can't even stand in the same room with her without the energy just coming. I'm an empath, so I can feel people's energies really strong, and hers just seeps. I can't even be in the same room. I can't even be in the same state with her. Like, right now, the energy has just been so bad since she's been in town. I can't wait till they leave. I cannot wait till they leave. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and make this quick video, y'all. Your mother is jealous of you, and I don't know what we gonna. I just need to start. I have to learn how to cut people out of my life and stop being so people pleasing. That's always been my problem. I care about what people think so much that I sacrifice my own feelings and everything, and I gotta stop doing that. So is your mother jealous of you? Ladies, tell me in the comment section, what is your story of your mother being jealous of you? Let me know in the comments, and